Match number 4 would see a 3-on-1 handicap match as the team of King Crow, DJY, and Jazz the Ripper, she's scary, would be taking on the even scarier Mordecai Shaw. This guy was huge, absolutely giant of a man. Right, anyway, this match would initially see the threesome of King Crow, DJY, and Jazz the Ripper all looked to beat down on Shaw, but he just swat them away like they were nothing. Absolutely nothing, to be fair, right? And he just hit, Shaw just hit some vile slaps on all three of them. All of them. And they'd all head outside. The fans, there was a series of fans in there. They didn't know whose side they were on. As I say, this venue was packed, so there was fans for everyone, the heels as well as the faces, and the fans would grab hold of, or the fans would start chopping DJY. Poor old DJY, his chest. The fans loved that bit of interaction. Anyway, Mordecai would charge towards King Crow, who'd sidestep and run straight into a ring post. At this point, Crow would grab a table. Jazz the Ripper would lock in a choke, and this would have been effective, but she was tiny compared to, as fearsome as she looked, she was tiny compared to Shaw, and Shaw would hit a headbutt and then absolutely brutalise her with some corner splashes. Absolutely brutalise her. She'd fight back. She'd hit a top rope Superman punch, top rope Superman punch. From the top. It was well landed, but it didn't seem to cause any sort of issues towards Shaw. DJY at this point would inadvertently spear Jazz. Mordecai Shaw would head up to the second rope and hit a splash on DJY, and then he would choke slam King Crow through the table to win. Now, this one was a bit of carnage. I mean that table choke slam at the end. Oh, I love seeing a choke slam. A choke slam through the table's even better. After this one, Jazz would actually hypnotise Alex Mercy, who'd come to the ring, and they would attack King Crow and DJY. Whilst up on the stage afterwards, Shaw would go up stage and would attack the magnificent Matt and start to shave his hair. Bit of entertainment after post-match for the fans. I don't think Matt found it thoroughly entertaining, but hey-ho. Anyway, King Crow, he looked lively. He just reminds me of Darby. I mean, I know he's got the face paint. It looks like Darby Allin. But he gave as good as he got. He didn't back down from a fearsome opponent. And yeah, he gave a very, very good showing. DJ, bringing the table into the ring might have been a mistake, but you got to say his reflexes were quick. He looked impressive for what he did in ring. So I can't wait to see him again. DJY, again, another one. He worked well in ring. It's always difficult in a situation sort of when there's three of you working on the same team, or not working on the same team, as these three probably found to their detriment. But when you're facing someone as big as Shaw, you've got to give as an impressive a showing as you can. And to have the fans chop you in your very first match as well, it's definitely a memory to take away. But yeah, DJY put on a great showing for the time that he had in the ring. Jazz was just, she's scary. She's intimidating. Those eyes, just, oh, yeah. She struck the fear of God into any person apart from Shaw, and the hypnotisation of Alex Mercy, bit of mystique about it. You know, there's a lot to come from this young lady. You know, she didn't back down. She proved her courage going up against Shaw. That Superman punch from the top rope, and the fact that you know, I think on her day, she's going to be a lot of trouble. She's going to be a lot of trouble. She's going to be, you know, especially if if she's able to hypnotize people just like that. You know, there's a lot to come from this young lady. Now Shaw, oh my God, you know, the man's a beast. Absolutely just terrifying. You know, that the way that you know, a lot of people struggle against the 3-on-1 situation. He was dominant. The slaps, they were absolutely impressive. Um, you know, and then that even the second rope splash, just, and then the choke slam through the table, just what a way to finish the match. Absolute killer finish. Now these guys, they all looked vastly impressive in their opening encounter. I can't wait to see more of them live in action, and I thoroughly recommend that you go and check them out for yourselves.